Hello, Sheldon Gould here with S9 Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. I want to do a quick video tonight. Nothing too exciting. I haven't put a video up for a few days. Well, nothing of really interest. I put one up a day or two ago. The new LED strobe light that I got for my truck. The ones that I'd had on there before, I'd had probably 4 or 5 of them over the last few years. And they only last about 6 months. They actually have the actual strobe bulb in them. And within 6 months they'd quit. The only way that the light would work is if there was another light source pointing directly on it, then it would flash. As soon as you take the light source away, it would stop flashing. So I decided, the heck with that. I'm not going to spend 30 bucks every 6 months on a stupid cheap light. I might as well go and get something decent. So I ordered a light through Amazon for, I think it was 60 or 70 bucks. It's got 15 flash patterns. Just a normal plugs into your lighter adapter type thing. But yeah, I'll show you that. Can't remember what brand it is, but that's the light there. It's kind of hard to see. I got one pattern selected. It's got there's the cord that plugs in. You just turn it on. And then away she goes. I think this is the best flash pattern for what I do, plowing snow and stuff like that. So I got it set on that. So we got that mounted on the truck. It's just got 4 magnets. They say you're not supposed to go down the highway any faster than 45 miles an hour. But I'll tell you, this thing sticks a heck of a lot better than my other lights. And I've gone down the highway at 110 kilometers an hour. So I don't think this is going anywhere. But that's the new light. Well, shut her off here. Yeah, you hit this button here to select between your flashes. And then hit your power button there. So we got that. I don't know if I mentioned this in any of my videos recently, but I was out doing some snow removal with the skid steer here, and all of a sudden I could smell it smelled like wood burning coming from the exhaust. So I was, what the heck's going on? Engine problems or something. So I phoned a Bobcat dealership, and they said the only thing that makes sense is maybe a squirrel or a mouse or something got in there. So what I did is this whole exhaust comes off. You open the door, take this off. This whole thing comes off. Then there's a pipe into the muffler, and I got looking. And when we were out at our other place at Woodside at the farm, apparently a mouse had gotten, or a couple of mice, had gotten a hold of some dog food and put dog food in my muffler. So I've been fighting on and off for the last couple of weeks trying to get the stuff out of there. Last night I think I got most of it out. I used an air compressor and a blowgun, stuck it in the hole, and eventually, gradually, these little things, you can see them on the floor, the black stuff there, would pop out of the exhaust. So I think I got most of it. I can't really see any more in there. I haven't fired it up and let it warm up to see if it still smells, but yeah, I got that somewhat figured out, I think, last night. Today, haven't done a whole lot today until tonight, actually since about 4 o'clock p.m. I came out to the shop and I started getting stuff ready for spring. And I have all of my 2-stroke equipment all tuned up, oiled up, fueled up, ready to roll. So if I counted right, I think there's 9 implements or pieces of equipment that I went over. Started with the Ryobi leaf blower over here. Checked the spark plugs, cleaned the air filters, put some dielectric grease on the spark plugs, fueled it all up, polished everything up, washed it. I want everything to look like new. Like, I've had this thing for probably 13 years and it looks pretty good, and that's because I take care of my equipment and wash it all the time. So that was the first thing that I worked on. And then the second thing was my hedge trimmer here. So I cleaned it all up and it looks pretty good, all polished up. And then I did my chainsaw. So I got that cleaned up, ready to roll. And then from there I went to my Stihl curve shaft trimmer. Got it all ready to go, fired up. Everything's fired up and running. And then my weed eater trimmer. And then from there I went to my extendable hedge trimmer there. I got it ready to roll. And then my big brush cutter, which right at the moment has a trimmer head on it. Got it ready to roll. And then my Stihl multi-tool down here that's sandwiched between my aerator and my snowblower. Got it all cleaned up, fired up, ready to roll. And then I think the next thing, or the last thing on the list, was my Stihl pole saw. Got it down, cleaned up, oiled up, everything's ready to roll. I know it's early, it's only the end of February, but the temperatures are looking pretty good. Today I think we're up to +4 degrees Celsius and the snow's starting to melt, so I'm just making sure I got everything ready to roll. So I think that's everything. I'll double count it. There was Ryobi leaf blower, so that's 1. My hedge trimmer 2, chainsaw 3, 2 trimmers 4, 5, the other hedge trimmer 6, my big trimmer 7, my multi-tool 8, and my pole saw 9. That's all my 2-stroke equipment. It's going on to 11 o'clock p.m. at night, so around here, living in town, I can't make a bunch of noise. I think the noise bylaw cuts you off at 11 o'clock at night, so I'm not going to do any more, because what I have left is all the 4-stroke equipment, which includes my Ariens 21-inch walk behind mower. I got to get that fixed up, ready to roll. It should be ready to roll, it just needs cleaned up and checked over. I've got my Poulan's Pro walk behind tiller yet to do. The Husqvarna walk behind aerator. I want to take a look at that. My snowblower I'll probably take a look at just so I know where it's at. Haven't used this thing this winter yet, but I think back in October, November, I actually had this serviced and the carburetor rebuilt, so it runs now. Got to do the Lawn Chief 440. We're gonna go over that yet. The John Deere X530 actually needs to go to the John Deere dealership because I'm having problems with the hydraulic lines that come out of the transmission are leaking. As you can see, there's oil on the ground, and that hydraulic system provides power to my power steering and to my lift, which lifts the mower deck in the center, and it lifts anything I got on the front. Right now I got the 47-inch snowblower on the front, and then if I have anything on the back, like the 38-inch rear tiller. So I got to get that fixed because it's leaking like a sieve. I've changed O-rings on them about a month and a half ago, but that didn't seem to make a difference. It actually seemed to make it worse. So there's some fittings that go on the side of the transmission where the steel lines are supposed to go in there. I think the fittings are shot, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've taken a look and I can't figure it out. So I think I'm actually going to take it into Enns Brothers John Deere dealership in Portage La Prairie, Manitoba, and get them to look at it. I did get the snow chains on because I definitely need that. It's been kind of icy around here. Not that we have a whole pile of snow, but you know, it's been thawing and freezing and thawing and freezing, so now we got ice everywhere. Skid steer, I did kind of did a service on it. Everything's been greased on it. Checked the oil on it and everything. Like I said, I think I got most of the stuff out of the muffler on it. Other than that, haven't been too busy. Doing a little bit of plowing here and there with the plow on the truck. We haven't had any snow lately, so just kind of been sitting around. And with the weather being nice, I thought might as well get started on getting stuff ready for spring. And yeah, I know the truck needs washed, but yeah, so that's basically what I've been doing the last couple of days, just kind of getting things organized for spring. I still have a fair amount to do with all the 4-stroke stuff. I also got to clean stuff up Nothing really got cleaned up when we moved. I got to clean all the grass and stuff off the 54-inch mower deck that goes on the John Deere X530. I also have the snowplow sitting there that needs cleaned up. We'll get to that once the weather's a little nicer, because I don't really need the mower deck right at the moment. Other than that, not a whole lot's been going on at S&N Custom Lawn Care. Just waiting on the snow to fall, but with the weather being nice, might as well start getting ready for spring. So that's about it. It's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. If you like this video, hit the like button. Make sure you put a comment down in the comment section below if you have any suggestions or comments. Make sure you like it or subscribe to our channel. You can also subscribe or like my YouTube, or not YouTube, well, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, S&N Custom Lawn Care, but I also have a page for my other company, Sonic Sladen Music Productions, and I also have a page for S&N Custom Lawn Care on Facebook, as well as a group for S&N Custom Lawn Care and a group for Sonic Sladen Music Productions. I guess the other thing, when it comes to S&N Custom Lawn Care, we did snowmobile races here, drag races, about a week ago. Right here in Gladstone. It was a pretty good day. I heard they had 150 snowmobiles and 300 spectators, so they had some of the fastest snowmobiles in the world here apparently. But I think there's some videos on YouTube. Take a look. It's, I believe it'll be under Gladstone Drag Races or Gladstone Snowmobile Drag Races. I also put some pictures up on my Facebook. If you check me out myself, Sheldon Gould on Facebook, you'll see those pictures too. So thanks for watching. It's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba.